Welcome to your daily focus for July the 20th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Got a card trying to fly out there. So let's turn to the deck and see what it reveals about the energy that surrounds us and how to use it in a positive light going forward today. Page of Pentacles. Stepping into new abundance, having new ideas, seeing new opportunities. Seeing new opportunities in I almost get it like the mundane, like we're not happy with the mundane, we try and change it, or, this could be our routines. Wanting to do something different, wanting to explore, wanting to step into the abundance, the adventure, the opportunity, the goal, the dream, the desire. We have the Hangman in the middle, so it's probably going to be a very hard day for us to be in balance, find balance, contemplate balance. Now, I believe Mars and the South Node are together, and Mars is in retrograde, so we've already walked this path. So it was something that may have happened, say, early June or in June. Comes to revisit us, something that we thought we put to bed, something that we thought we left behind us, reemerges or intensifies. But it's hard for us to tap into our sage wisdom today. It's hard for us to tap into our intuition today. We really have to set the stage. And most days, I'm doing my affirmations and my prayers of gratitude and my little rituals on the go, on the fly, while I'm driving, while I'm brushing my teeth, while I'm walking down the block. But today is more of, making it more real ritualistic. Of dimming the lights, lighting a candle, taking a couple of deep breaths, really bringing yourself into a state where you are calm, where you can be more open to the messages that you receive. And the messages that you are sending out. So the Hangman is in our conflict area, so it's not going to be easy to even probably do this, because just as you get the mood just right in your room or wherever you are, somebody knocks on the door. So it's okay to feel out of balance, okay? Especially with the Page of Pentacles being our first card, because it will open us up, if we go with the flow, it will open us up to see new opportunities, different ways of going forward, different things to try to explore. And we have the Empress. That beautiful 3 energy of our solar eclipses. The Empress says you are, it's okay. It's okay to feel a little jumbled today. It's okay to not be able to really tap into your sage wisdom or your intuition, to not hear those messages as clearly. Because it's almost like we're being kept off kilter on purpose, so that we can step into our new beginnings, so that we can, this is a card of fertility, of birthing our dreams, our goals, our desires. And so maybe there is a part of the puzzle we're not aware of yet in moving forward and stepping into something great and magical and wonderful. Let's see what our affirmation card is today. So when you feel a little off balance today, just say, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This is great. Something is going to show in my path, in my vision. I'm going to get a hint. I'm going to get a clue. I'm going to see something that I've always wanted to try, but I never had the courage to. And we could feel a little trapped in our routines today. So that's okay too. It's going to open you up to knowing how to step into that tomorrow for yourself. How to create, how to give birth to, how to rebirth something. Ten of Air. The Ten of Air appears. Grateful endings and hopeful beginnings meet. A point of epiphany. An end to the old ways of thinking. It's all up from here as I bless the ending, grateful for the lessons I have learned and can free me from patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace as I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful that from now on I can respond differently to any challenging situation. So Ten of Air is telling us that this energy is just perfect for us. That we will be free of patterns that no longer serve us. Maybe it's a behavior, maybe it's a habit, maybe it's that part of that routine and you go, why am I still doing this? It's just a waste of time or energy or resources. I'm going to choose to do this going forward. I'm going to change up this part of my routine, this part of my day, this part of my actions. I know something better can appear at any time. So yes, definitely go with the flow. Especially if things, the more upside down it seems, I think the better off you're going to be, because you're going to see something and it's really going to stick. Sometimes when we're skipping down the sidewalk, we skip right by these opportunities and these thoughts of inspiration, these nuggets of moving forward and how to move forward successfully. We learn when we struggle, unfortunately. We learn when it's hard, unfortunately. So the Ten of Air comes in to say, it's okay. Things will change on a dime. Things can change on a dime. And expect things to change on a dime. For your greater good. Find your voice, says the frog. Find your voice. Sing, say no, and express yourself. Sing your song, dance your dance, and tell your tale. Frog tells you that it's time for you to find your voice. Saying no can be one of the most difficult words to speak, and yet Frog says that you have been putting too much pressure on yourself, allowing others to steal your time and exhaust your energy. So yeah, as we go through our routines today, we're going to say, I'm not doing this anymore. You haven't vocalized your dissatisfaction with it. Instead, you have quieted your voice. By saying no, you begin making room for the things that you do want in your life. It isn't easy at first. But the more you practice, the easier it becomes and the more empowered you will feel. You may have been keeping frustrations inside of you and they need to be spoken. It could be a friend that has hurt you, a spouse who isn't listening to you, a boss or coworker who isn't respecting you. It is now time for you to vocalize your feeling. In order to remove the emotion, you may want to begin writing. I told quite a few of you during the eclipse videos to journal. Write down what you want to say and practice saying it aloud. Look at yourself in the mirror while you speak the words of truth. Can you see within your eyes how much this is damaging to your soul and spirit? Healing will eventually come from Frog assisting you in finding your voice. Frog reminds you to put on some music and sing, and it can be in your home or your car, but sing as loud as you can, fun or sad, it doesn't matter. Just express yourself through song. Your throat chakra may be blocked. Put your right hand on your throat and envision a blue light swirling and circling, healing the fears that surround you. Maybe you've always wanted to be on stage, a Broadway show, possibly a stand-up comedy act. Embrace Frog in helping you find the voice within that you may be shaky right now, but you will turn steady and strong the more you practice your art. There are no restrictions and no limitations. I was watching a video the other day. The true way to success is through repetition, by doing it every day, by being committed. And he talked about was one of the top 10 drummers in the world, or 100 drummers, and he talked about this one pattern that he did for 30 minutes a day. Just with his hands, not even with in front of drums or, just practicing. I remember when I was a little girl on the school bus, I'd think, oh, I didn't, do my piano lesson study, and I had to go that night, so after school, so I'd be practicing on the seat in front of me. And he's, oh, you've been practicing a lot this week. Well, not really in front of a piano, but I didn't tell him that. I was just a little girl at the time. Find your voice. If something doesn't serve you anymore, if something is depleting your energy, then find your voice. Write it down. Practice what you want to say. Start saying no. And when people ask you if you could do something, we always want to oblige, don't we? Say no, I can't do it. And that might be extremely hard to do, but then go back and think about it. Do I want to do this? Do I have time to do it? Do I have energy to do it? Do I have resources to do it? Does it move me forward in some way? Does it raise my light, my vibration? And after you've thought it through, if you say, you know what, I can help, silly of me not to, there's no reason not to, and you pick up that phone and you say, hey, I don't know if you're still looking for anybody, but I looked at my schedule and I can. You become the next best thing to slice bread to them, because nobody's saying yes. So, but if you are one that gives, it's okay to say no. It's better to say no and then come back and say, absolutely, I can help you, rather than saying yes, going home and thinking it through and phoning them up and going, you know what, I really can't. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.